Well, we've seen the Magura RT series of time trial levers, but this is the new road system. So instead of using a dedicated hydraulic lever for the time trial bars, what we've got here is a converter. It's a similar kind of layout to the TRP Parabox one, in that there's a entrance to both sides for the cables which come into the front, and then they attach in there, pushing cylinders, which again push the brakes to close. They've made about 100 of these, mostly for the pro teams, but this is one of the ones that came to the UK. And it looks a very neat system actually. It's small, it's light, it weighs, this system we've just weighed at 483 grams, that's without pads. So it's not over heavy. There's a few little features I can show you. Underneath here we have a release system. So on the TT levers, you could release the lever and it would unlock the brakes so you could get your wheel out. Here we've got a pair of paddles which you can push down, and that will release the brakes when they're bled so that you can pull a wheel out to change it easily. And obviously this mounts underneath your stem in the spacer stack, so it's out of the way, pushing the calipers, which are exactly the same calipers as you'd find on the time trial unit. The converter is called the RT8C. If we look inside it, we can see there's actually two options for pad adjustment. When you're setting up the system, there's an Allen key inside which you can push in and out to change the pad adjustment, and on the fly you also have an adjustment here which adjusts the cable pull on the brakes. The brakes themselves, I can't show you them working here because obviously we don't have any levers attached, but there's a piston in the centre of the brakes. When you apply the brake, this pushes up, which pushes these two arms out at the top, in at the bottom to apply the brake force. The road system hasn't been used too much in the Pro Peloton so far, but the time trial system has certainly been doing some good work. It was the system that Ryder Hesjedal was using when he rode the time trials in the Giro and went on to win, and it's also been used in the Tour of California to good effect as well. So it's already got some form, and it will be on all of the Garmin bikes for road and time trial in Tour de France. We're reliably informed, so look out for it on those bikes.